So I'm having a chat with Terminals. How are you guys?
Amazing.
We're good?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Not too bad. Yeah. Here at Truck Festival, how's your festival experience been?
Incredible.
Wicked.
Amazing.
I'm trying to determine how I feel about the weather. It's strange.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot but windy. So when
Yeah.
the wind dies, it's suddenly you take off your jumper and then the wind starts and you're cold again. It's
But
strange,
we were at 2000 Trees earlier in the month and it was insanely hot.
Yeah, crazy.
So this is like, even though that was really good, this is like really refreshing.
I was there too.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sat out in that sun at a bench like this. Yeah. It was hot.
There was no way
2000
you could go.
degrees festival.
2000, yeah, 2000,
Bottles showering each other in our pants.
2000 wasps.
Not even dirty, just for fun. Just drinking yourself.
You were having showers with like massive bottles of water.
Yeah. In our pants.
Truck festival though.
truck
Yeah, anyway,
Truck
back to truck.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been insane. It's been really cool.
Amazing.
Got
Absolutely
the
incredible.
warmest response possible.
Yeah, we were like kind of not. We didn't know what to expect because the truck lineup is not as heavy as something like 2000 Trees, and the response was insane. It was amazing, incredible experience. So yeah, loved it.
Good. And once you finish here this weekend, what's the next for you guys?
So the next gig is Cardiff. We haven't announced it yet.
When's this interview coming out?
Yeah.
This week.
Let it be known.
Let it be known. We are playing in
Probably.
Cardiff, but no details are allowed. I won't say more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And then Birmingham,
Birmingham Skygaze Festival,
20th of September.
20th of September.
Shout
Yeah.
out to them.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest lineup they've done so far.
Yeah, and
we're
then we,
friends with.
we venture north to Nottingham, but that's also not announced yet. So we can't say anything
we
about
have announced an EP. So
Yeah.
Upcoming EP Awake. It's
Yes.
coming out, our sophomore EP.
sophomore EP,
Who says?
yeah, our second EP.
Yeah, that's really exciting. That's
8th of
coming out.
October, that's coming out. So yeah. Yeah.
Nice. What can we expect to hear on this E EP?
6 tracks. And how would you sum it up?
Riffs.
Lots of emotions. I'm going for serious answer here.
I
would
don't
say
know.
Riffs and Angels, but yeah.
I say
Yeah.
emotions, you said riffs.
Riffs
Somewhere.
and Angels.
Somewhere a combination of those two things.
Yeah, it's our heaviest like set of songs so far, and yeah,
But really leaning into the massive ambient, sort of soaring chorus.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
kind of like we have this thing
James's vocals.
when we started. We have this like triangle,
Yeah,
Of,
special
like-
little triangle.
all of the different sounds that we encompass, and I think our next EP leans more into every element of what we do. So
Nice. The sound you made with this EP, is it the sound you wanted? Or is it
Oh,
kind of
God,
just how it turned out?
I think it's a mixture of both, actually. Yeah,
Don't ask me who is the producer.
you go.
We tried our best, but once again, we tried to get into a studio for this one. 'Cause we're
Yeah.
like, okay, everything we've done so far has been DIY. We just do everything in rehearsal rooms, and it's a lot of work. So we're like, maybe for this one, we'll go do drums or we'll go do guitars in the studio or something, just to make it a bit easier. And it just
For once, yeah.
for once, for
Yeah.
one go, do it properly. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Didn't end up happening.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 producers fell through, or one fell through. I don't want to start beef here. But the others, yeah. So we asked like 2 other producers. They were like, "We'd love to have you, but we're just not free for like months and months." So it didn't end up happening. Gone
Yeah.
DIY again. It's been another long story, but we made it. We've done it.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, I think like in terms of the production, I think it sounds great
Yeah.
as always. James is very self-critical, but he is actually the goat.
Yeah.
He doesn't realise it.
I
But
hate my own production, but then everyone else loves it. So
in terms of like the music itself, I think it's a product of the time that we wrote it in. That we've all kind of gone through a lot of stuff. For me personally, like kind of I don't know, like internal battles and stuff. So I think the music is more abrasive. It's more heavy. Lyrically, it's more like kind of internal struggle related. So yeah,
Fair enough.
really excited to get it out.
Good. Look
and
forward
stuff.
to it.
Yeah.
For sure. I'd like to talk about the writing side of things as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
for you guys, how do tracks normally start off?
I think usually it's some kind of like riff idea or maybe like a vocal melody.
It's one or the other. It's one or the other. I've noticed. It's either a riff idea and it'll be a heavy song and we'll go in with the riff and
Yeah.
then kind of just expand from there, or it'll come with a lyric or some sort of.
Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes I have a whole song in my head and sometimes we put it together the way that like it was in my head, but then also there's sometimes like we write songs completely organically off the ground in the room. There's like there's nothing that we go in with. It's just completely on the spot.
It's mainly like time saving the way that we write music. It's because Joe lives in Southend.
Yeah,
Sorry to give away your location, but
yeah. We
It's
live in
like-
Birmingham.
yeah, it's
So
in
it's,
Birmingham.
yeah.
So it's like it's hard to write songs when you're at a distance. So it used to be we'd have a song idea, we'd meet up, we'd write it on the spot.
Yeah.
It's now a mixture of doing that, or James can just sometimes message us in the group chat and say, "Guys, I've got a whole song."
Yeah, or like
It's
or
like-
just a bunch of like I like to call it rather than a song, a load of ideas that I have put in together, bridged, and then we meet up and we're like, does this work? Does this not? But like genuinely, we can get in a rehearsal room and be like, how many different ideas do we have? Let's pull them together, and we can come away with like 5 new songs, 4.
I think a lot of it's just I think the best part for me is it's a series of sort of that moment where you sort of like, oh, do that again. It's just like
Yeah.
loads of those until eventually you have a full song, and
Yeah.
then it's a point of like there's no like, oh, that outro is that's my riff. It's like, no, it's not. It's like that, none of
No.
that. It doesn't get attributed that way. Lyrics and
It's
that kind of
always
stuff
pulled
comes from
together.
James, but we always pull together, and just a lot of it's
Yeah.
So the EP, once you hear it, you'll listen. Like it's just a bunch of reliving the moments where we all sort of went, oh, I love you so much. That was really cool.
But it always feels very easy. It never feels like it's a task to write anything, to put a whole, like group of songs together. It always feels really natural. It just kind of happens, and
We don't struggle with writing that much. It's more getting the songs on paper and recorded and
yeah, the logistics of it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we really, really want to go to a proper studio and record.
yeah. One
But
day.
yeah,
One
but at the same time,
The dream.
but I say
10
yeah,
will be in
but
Some bands start in the studio.
But I say this. I always say this to everybody. Like, no matter what you think, he's a genius. I was about to swear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's a genius because we will go and record stuff in like a rehearsal room with like a couple of mics, and it always sounds great. It always sounds great, and I would say it sounds unique. He can't hack it. He can't hack this. No, but a lot of people online, especially on TikTok, always say like the production sounds great. The bass tone is so sick. The guitars sound great. The drums sound great. The snares wicked and stuff. So I think even though we haven't gone to a full studio, I think we've made an amazing lot of what we've had. So yeah.
Maybe we'll go to a studio and it'll be rubbish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
exposes us.
Got all these really good mics and I'm like, oh man.
Turns out this band is
They're not
really
even in
bad.
tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice guys. It's been a pleasure having a
Pleasure.
chat with you.
Yeah, and you, man.
Thank you. Cheers.